107.5 WGCI, the Shine's #1 for hip hop and R&B. It's the morning show with the Dustin legend Leon Rogers, the beautiful Kendra G, myself, the shortest stand man in Chicago, Kyle, and we're joined this morning once again, man. This guy is a family member to the show. He comes back and shows love all the time, keeps us in tune with everything going on. Man, no more introductions.
Yeah,
cheers to rappers.
I missed you guys.
Yeah, it's good to have you back, bro.
Oh, I'm glad to be back, yo. It's good to see y'all somewhere other than the club.
No, 100. And we had Summerfest. He's like, yo, Leon, man, what's up? I need to get back in the studio ASAP. Quit playing. I said, nah, that's a phone call. He's like, y'all letting people back? I was like, yeah. I said, you got to come see the new cleansed cubes.
What do you think about it?
No, it's so crazy because I guess other people don't see it, but they in a whole different room. I've been coming up here for like 10 years, and they just put me in a new room. I feel so weird, but I just feel happy to be back.
No doubt.
I feel like every time you talk or say a certain word, like the Microsoft sound should play.
That is funny, man.
So what you got going on? We got some new music? What's going on?
Yeah, so I just dropped the song of the year. It's called The Highs and the Lows, featuring Joey Badass.
I like Joey Badass.
Yeah, he's an amazing lyricist. He's one of my homies.
Yeah.
You know, we barred it out. But it's been about that time for a while. I think people have been waiting for music that they could stay with for a long time. And so it's been a beautiful response to the song. I debuted my live performance of it the other day at the DuSable Block
celebration.
Yeah, man, and that was just crazy. I got a lot going on. It's so hard to start somewhere, but I feel like I've just been riding this high since we dropped the new track. We opened it up in Switzerland. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing these interdisciplinary art pieces, right? I've been like,
wait, whoa.
I know that's a big word.
Hold on, man. Now, come on now. Please explain that to some of our listeners, because it's a dude with a blunt right now. Man, what is Joe O? In a disciple, man, what is he talking about? Oh, God.
I'm not gangbanging. I'm saying interdisciplinary art pieces. So what it is fine arts world is usually the visual arts, tangible pieces like sculptures and paintings and design. And what an interdisciplinary piece is when, it crosses over into mixed media. So you mix that with music or you mix it with film. And what I've been doing is kind of trying my hardest to elevate the conversations of my music by working with real artists on the visual parts of it. Yeah. So, I do my film stuff. Y'all know I'm pretty good with a camera at this point. I've been shooting my own music videos, but I've also been trying to incorporate the artist behind the artwork of my projects in each one of the pieces. So we shot the music video for The Highs and the Lows out at this thing called Venice Biennale. It's the world's largest art fair. It happens in Venice, Italy, in the flooded city. And we went out there, me, Joey, and a bunch of black folks, and shot this crazy video out there, and then we just went out to Switzerland the other day to Art Basel to go open up the show. And so myself and the visual artist did like a cool panel on the piece and got to show the piece right before it debuted to the world, and the response has been dope. People are liking it.
Yeah.
One thing I love about you is like, it seems like everything you've done, when you take your time off and when you come back, your approach is intentional.
Different. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very thought out. You know what direction you're going to go in. Like, what's the process like during that downtime to come up with where you want to go to next?
I mean, it's half and half. Usually the first half is like, I can't say that on the radio, but I like my wife a lot. She's fine, so I spend time with my wife and with my kids and stuff like that. Yeah. Right. And then after I'm inspired by the muse, then I take some time to like think about how I want to speak. It's not even usually what I want to talk about, or how do I want to talk about this? How do I want it to feel? And so I spend a lot of time like thinking about what I do best, and what I do best, what I am the best at is rapping. I'm not a rapper or that rapper. I'm the rapper, like the only one. And so when I had that realization, I was like, what separates me is my words. It's my word choice. It's my rhyme schemes. It's my metaphors. It's what I do and how I speak on it. And so this whole project, the visuals focus on my words. If you notice, like some of the music videos, all the music videos have this flashing text in the middle, right? And each word, every syllable is popping up, and you kind of have to focus on it. And that's because when I shoot it, I'm a cinematographer, I kind of like delineate all the images to the sides of it so you could focus on the words. And I've been finding that it's helping me connect with my listener in a way that they not used to. They like, hey, Chance can really rap, but Chance can really rap for many years. But it's about how you deliver it.
How they digest it.
Right. So listen, I want to talk about something real dope. Anita Baker gave you a shout out saying that you helped her get control of her masters, which was major. So explain that.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy story. So basically, a few years back, 2016, I met Miss Anita Baker at a Grammys party. I was with my mom. She came and she noticed me, first of all, which is crazy, and she came over and she shared some kind words. This was right before the Grammy, so I wasn't Grammy Award winner, 3-time Grammy Award winner, Chance. I was the independent kid trying to see what I could leave with. You know what I'm saying? And she came and gave me some really encouraging words, said some nice things to my moms, and then gave us her contact. And after that, ever since then, everything that I've dropped, like if you ever go through my IG comments, it'll be a Miss Anita Baker comment like "Keep going, boy," or some hearts, or the baby's getting so big and stuff like that. And it was just always love from her side. And then right at the beginning of the pandemic, I think it was in 2020 or maybe the end of 2019, I remember she had put up some stuff on the internet, some tweets that was basically saying, hey, all my contracts with my record company, Elektra, have expired. I've either the contracts have died there past 35 years, or I fulfilled the contracts.
35 years.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, no, these are some crazy contracts. You know what I'm saying? And she said a lot of the white artists that were on my roster got their masters reverted back to them, but for some reason they keep tying me up in all this legalese and telling me why I can't get my stuff. So here's what I want my fans to do. I want everybody out there to boycott my music. Don't buy another album, don't stream another song until I get my masters back. And what happened was, because of the place that Twitter is, it instantly devolved into this like joke about like, sorry, auntie, I gotta clean my house. Like, people were like, kind of like, which is funny, but it's also like, this is a serious moment. Yeah. This is our icon. This is a black woman who's given so much to so many of us, and to our moms, our grandmas, and our kids in these moments. And I felt like in that moment, it was my time to just say something like, hey, it's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? And I put up some little tweets. I can't remember exactly what I said, but that part ended up trending. It was like a little thing. And then honestly, I forgot about it. Completely forgot about it. So a month ago, I'm in Vegas for a show, and then I heard Miss Anita Baker has a residency. It's the hottest show in Vegas. Let me go check it out. So I go, middle of the show, don't hit up anybody and say that we're coming or anything. We just go to the show. Sitting in like the middle in this dark room, and at one point she pauses a song and points me out and makes a point to tell the whole audience that she regained full control of her masters and the revenue from it. And she thanked me. And at first, I was feeling a little bit of that imposter syndrome. Like, I didn't really do a lot. But then I had a conversation with my mom. And my mom was telling me, like, you don't know, no one knows how powerful their voice is until they speak up. Yeah. And especially when they're opposed by a lot of other people, especially when it's not the popular idea. So I could have been anybody, but the fact that I came out and said something, Miss Anita Baker noticed it, and she felt, whether I feel like it or not, it was instrumental in her regaining control of her masters. And so, I want to say, make sure, like, when you get that feeling, when you get that moment, or you want to say, hey, chill out, or you want to say, hey, I think we should look at it this way, you got to speak up, because you never know what can end up happening.
That's dope.
Yeah. That's real
That's dope, man. Hey, listen. So, when you were talking about the art, the whole art aspect and the dynamic, how do you walk the line? Is it the artist? Is it the artist, the person, or is it the stuff that they put out where you can walk the line and do that and nobody looks at Chance funny? Because there's some people that will do that and we'll look at them like, nah, we don't believe you need more people. I don't want to say no names, Drake. But it's kind of like, I feel like sometimes certain artists vulture a style or something to grab those fans. Mm-hmm. Is it the artist? Is it the genuine aspect from the artist? Or is it just something that comes like deep from inside you that allows you to do that where people don't look at Chance funny? Because you've always switched it up, changed, been on a different vibe, and nobody looks at you different. But other artists do it. It's kind of like, dude, you taking advantage of something that's hot right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it comes down to intention. Like if you really love a musical style and you like are intentionally trying to pay homage to it, as opposed to like maybe like trying to like flip it or bite it or whatever. Like I guess people notice that. But I have dealt with that in the past. I remember I did a song one time. It was not I think the real reason is because I'm still independent. Like I'm not Drake level, so I'm never gonna get Drake level criticism. You know what I'm saying? Because it's never gonna go as far as Drake's music is gonna go. But when I think of like, I did a song one time for DJ Khaled, like an album cut, where I like produced this record specifically for his son. It was an album cut on, I can't remember, I think it was called Grateful was the name of the album. But I flipped that never would have made it. I flipped that sample into like some New Orleans, because Khaled is originally from New Orleans. A lot of people think he's from Miami, but he's originally from New Orleans. So I made the song for Assad that he put on his album called I Love You So Much. And when the album came out, they was ripping me to shreds in my mentions. But luckily, that conversation wasn't famous because, again, I'm not Drake famous. So I did get some hate for biting the New Orleans bounce record before, but it's like, at the end of the day, I didn't really care because it wasn't, to me, it wasn't even just about the genre. It was about what it was. Like, I literally took samples of little videos that I had seen on the internet of Khaled telling Assad that he loved him, and just made a full track out of it on the MPC, and Khaled loved it. And to this day, Assad, when I just seen him like a couple months ago in Miami, he was like, "I love you so much." Like it's like, what do you create for? Do you create for joy? Do you create to appease other people? Do you create for money? Do you create, because it's the only thing you know how to do? And I think all of us do it for different reasons at different times. But when you do it for the right reasons, it's not gonna matter what the response is, because you already got the response you wanted from yourself.
I love it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, man. Let's talk about the fact that you about to be all over everybody's television.
Woo!
Hey, you know what I'm saying? BET Awards.
Yes.
Kyle, don't I do my thing? When I get on TV, I do my thing.
You are always on TV, and when you do though, you're always representing very well. So you got BET Awards.
When you do the
coming out.
pirate face, you know it's serious.
And you got Jimmy
Pirate face is cracking.
Yes.
Let's talk about these appearances.
So Jimmy Fallon, I got Jimmy Fallon coming up in August. I'm gonna be doing another new song.
Is that like your nighttime on Jimmy Fallon? Like Jimmy love you and your brother.
Yeah,
Man.
it's like a thing. I don't know what it is. Like I'm an amazing live performer when I do my concert.
Right.
That's just objectively speaking. That's facts. But when I get on TV and I just gotta do one song, boy, I be making people cry. No cap, an old lady that's not the right way to say it, but a grandma came up to me the other day. I was like, that's more appropriate, right, grandma? So this granny came up to me the other day, and she said, I saw your performance of, what was it? Child of God. You did Child of God on Stephen Colbert. And she said, you sat down the whole time, you're sitting in front of this tall art piece, and I was really listening to your words, and I saw your words flashing on the screen. But I tell you, boy, when you stood up, tears straight down my eyes, and I was like, I believed it, because when I get on TV, I don't know what it is, but I can speak so clearly to millions of people at one time. And all the words that I wrote down, that I've recited a bunch of times, that I've recorded, that I've heard a million times, it's like they're brand new to me, and I could put every emphasis on each word that I really mean. And this record, The Highs and the Lows, it's subjectively the best song to come out this year. The hook is fire, the beat is fire, the video is fire. Obviously, I'm rapping on it, so the rap is fire.
Right.
So it's like when I get that opportunity to show my art to the world, to show what blackness means to me, to show what my life means, it's going to be like, we're going to be arrested in it. It's going to be a whole moment. And so I'm overjoyed to be back on the TV stage, to be back on BET. Nice. Shout out to my folks at BET. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing.
Hey, Chance, was it one of these new BBL grannies or old school grannies? Because these new BBL grannies, boy, hey, look, y'all don't call them granny. I be like, hello, mature queen.
This is like
another name.
No, this is like the candy store lady.
Strip the greens.
Yeah, that's OG granny.
Speaking of queen, you and your beautiful wife, y'all have two daughters. Do you want a son?
Yeah, if I do that too much on the radio, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, of course I want a son.
Okay.
Sorry.
I know, because your brother has the boys.
Yeah, Taylor's got 2 boys. Are you trying to rub it in right now?
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with being a girl dad. I got 3 of them.
I love my daughters, and yes, you are
I
an
got
official
them girl
girl dad. But it's tough being in a house full of women.
Who you talking to?
I don't want to put the seat down.
Me neither.
Right.
Like,
If you stick to it, though, it can happen. My boy came last, so.
how many? Let me stop.
How many times you tried? Listen. Yeah, I'm a girl dad, and I didn't just grow up. You know, I just hug them so they don't be whores.
Jesus
You I hug them every day.
All right, on that
Every day.
yeah, we getting the rap song. Chance, let everybody know
Tell 'em
how
you
they can
love 'em.
follow everything that you got going on and keep up with the music and everything. bro.
Obviously, it's Chance the Rapper. We're in Chicago, so you probably see me outside, or if not, you could see me online on Twitter and Instagram. All that. It's at Chance the Rapper. The best record, of the whole year. Just dropped a couple days ago.
Some
the highs
awards.
and the lows.
We're gonna get some
What
awards.
thing
We getting awards.
Yeah.
This is Song of the Year. No cap, man. I want everybody to remember that I said that. It's objectively great. It's gonna make you feel. Don't you want to feel?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Chance, one thing, you mentioned that you're outside. Just talk about why, because you could live anywhere in the world, but why you won't leave Chicago.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons. I guess. Well, one, I got the support system. I got the village. I feel like people watch out for me and watch out for my family here. I feel like also I just know the city better. Also, like I don't like these other. I'm not gonna say a specific city because we gotta go there this week. But like all these places be weird. I don't want my kids to grow up in the school system there. And I guess most of all, like I feel like I don't know. I feel called to be here. Like if I wasn't living here, we couldn't have 10,000 people at the block party the other day. I couldn't have like I feel like I'm in a position where anything could be going on. Like, I don't be using the powers, but I got, like, basically, like, Boosie powers at this point. If I wanted somebody to build me a well by my condo downtown, like, somebody would come and do it. You know what I'm saying? If my car broke down on the side of the road, people would help me out. I don't know if that would happen in L.A. So,
Gotcha.
I love the city. I love being able to walk to the radio station to do an interview. I love being able to still go to Harris Gulf Shrimp or, you know what I'm saying, go to some of my favorite restaurants, favorite spots, still go to church. Like, it's home.
Yeah. Well, we're proud of you. The city is proud of you. You continue to put on.
Yes, sir.
Want to continue to keep showing you love and everything that you're doing. Chicago, you already know what it is, man. Chance to rap in.
I want to say I love y'all so much. Thank you for always supporting me. Leon, you know you my dog since day uno. So I was coming up here with the laptop. Next up, we got that new record for Chance the Rapper. It's already badass. The highs and the lows. Swagger.